everybody, Zachary from Zachary Zoo Adventures. I am in Monterey, California, and today I am visiting the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Now, my whole reason for coming to California on this road trip was to this specific aquarium. I've heard so many great things about this place. I've been wanting to come here for such a long time. I've seen videos of it on YouTube, so I'm very happy I'm here today. I've heard so many great things about it. It is AZA accredited. As you can see, I am wearing my Zachary Zoo Adventures hat again. As I mentioned before in some of my other videos, I usually like to wear this hat all the places I go to. It protects my forehead from being burned from the sun. Even though I am mostly going to be inside for today, I still like to wear this hat a lot of all the different places I go to. So I'm excited to be here. And what's really cool about this aquarium is that I believe it's actually the only aquarium in the US, or I think the world even, that has successfully housed a great white shark. They did not keep the great white forever. They only had it for about 6 months, I believe, because usually most aquariums that try to keep a great white shark, they usually die within a year, since great whites are very, very large sharks and they cannot survive in aquariums. But luckily, this aquarium only had one for about 6 months, and they eventually released it back into the wild. So that's very, very cool. So I don't know if there's going to be a paper map or if there's going to be a regular stationary map for when I get inside. So let's get started. It says welcome. As you go into the aquarium, we got this really nice orca hanging from the ceiling. Cool. Let's run to this side of the aquarium. We got the aquarium store. Alright, so this is the paper map that was given to me at the front. Yeah, so it's a very good sized facility. So I'm right over here, so I'm probably gonna head out to this area here, check out the great tide pool, then go to the sea otters and head in this direction here. And the aquarium has 2 different levels, because this is actually the upper level. So after I do the tide pool, I'm gonna head up to the open sea and check out this stuff here first. Wow, this looks very, very beautiful. Wow, that's fantastic. It's nice information over here. Yeah, this is all a little tide pool here. There's a world below your feet. Explore the bay. Monterey Bay is both home and highway. Yeah, because they did mention at the front you actually do get to see wildlife out here. Because they did say there's sometimes wild sea otters, and I think also sea lions or whales out here. Of course, since there are wild animals out here, that doesn't mean they're going to be here all the time, but occasionally you will see sea otters or stuff like that in this area. Gives you a wonderful view of the bay. It's fantastic. One of the rarest recent sightings. And what's that beach across the bay? So all the way out in the distance there's actually a sea otter out there. It's somewhere out there in the kelp. Got some pelicans, there's some cormorants. For hunters nearly doomed, California sea otters. Alright, we got the sea otters. Alright, we got southern sea otter. Also got kelp bass. Also more information about the sea otters. And Garibaldi. Yeah, this looks like a fantastic habitat for them. I'm gonna see if I can find the sea otters. The stones and shells serve as otter tools. Some more fish in here. Got black rock fish. What's in the sea otter's toolkit? Black and yellow rockfish. Alright, so the sea otter's actually swimming around. You see one of the fish. Yeah, so the sea otter was just swimming around now. It was just, oh, I do see him. He's right up there. Yeah, I'm absolutely impressed with this habitat. It's swimming on there. There's one of the rockfish. Or like bass, I think. Information about sea otter moms. That's pretty cool. Otters face an uncertain future. I think the sea otters got plenty of water for them to be in. One of the other fish. Alright, there you go. You can see the sea otter swimming by. What was the second one? Got two of them in here, looks like. Otters live life on the edge. Yeah, so otters just came swimming by right there. It was there, but it just swam away. Our otter family album. Tiny but tough Ivy survived. Some more information about the otters. And there's the Garibaldi. And the otter's sort of swimming around right up there. Actually swimming right next to a mirror. Look at that, its reflection. And saving sea otters. And can you feel the difference?
Yeah.
And also got black perch. Oh, good grooming keeps sea otters warm. And I'm very impressed with this habitat. It looks amazing. There goes a sea otter swimming by. He's kind of swimming around. Oh, swimming down now. And went to the back. First, I'm gonna go up the stairs here to the upper view of the sea otters. Here's the upper view of the sea otters. See them swimming around. Yes, they do got plenty of dry land for them to be up on. Got some more animals hanging up from the ceiling. It's like some type of whale. More information about them here.
Sure they'll come out.
There's one.
Oh, you can see the sea otters are kind of swimming around.
When they're on their little backs.
Oh, very, very cute.
Their little snoots.
Oh, they're playing.
Little babies.
Thanks, the sea otters are right up at the glass. So over on this side, got a coffee bar and also got the cafe over here. There's information about the gray whale.
This male elephant seal.
Yes, that's the animal that's hanging from the ceiling. It's a gray whale.
His bellow reminds
Marine mammals.
challenge returns back. Bloodshed is
It's a
avoided.
video about elephant seals.
Maintained in the harem.
Got Ocean Discovery Store. First, I'm gonna follow the signs and head towards the open sea, Jellies, and into the deep. As you go up the stairs here, you got either the escalator or the stairs. So I'm probably gonna go up the stairs. As you go through here, you got all these dolphins hanging down. It's really, really cool. These are called Pacific white-sided dolphins. Looking back. Oh, that's nice. I'm looking back. Yeah, so out here from this window it gives you an amazing view of the bay. Alright, got the open sea. The open sea. Got Pacific sardine. Wow, this is amazing. It kind of goes all around you. Wow, that's pretty fantastic. It's amazing. Some pretty cool information here. Out to sea. We've got Pacific mackerel. It's nice. Got black sea nettle. Oh, that's fantastic. You'll probably recognize these jellies as the type of jellies fish that we saw in the movie Finding Nemo. Because luckily the tops don't sting, it's only the tentacles that do sting. Got the jellyfish. Got moon jelly. Alright. So probably the most well-known type of jellyfish that you would see at aquariums. I think almost every time at an aquarium I would sometimes see these type of jellyfish at aquariums. I've also seen them at a couple zoos before. Got egg yolk jelly. That's pretty cool. Now I'm not exactly sure if this is the first time seeing this type of jellyfish before. Because I've been to so many different aquariums, it's become hard to remember each type of fish. But if I'm wrong, please do correct me in the comments down below in case I've seen this type of jelly before. Got spotted comb jelly. These look pretty neat. Got sea nettle. Wowee. There's a bunch of them in here. Wow, this looks amazing. Got cross jelly. These look very cool. Wow, that looks really, really cool. Awesome. Got more moon jellies. It looks like these are younger ones because they look way smaller than the ones I saw earlier. So these are definitely younger ones. Got tiny drifters. Looks like this is an area where you can learn stuff. Closer look. Wow, that's really neat. Take a closer look. Wow, that looks really cool. Not exactly sure what these are, but it looks fantastic. One drop of water are found the secrets of all the endless oceans. Like tiny drifters ride ocean currents. Super cool. Got the open sea. The open sea is full of drama. Alright, got this really big tank, all these bubbles. Oh, there's a sea turtle. So we got Pacific bonito, scalloped hammerhead shark, Pacific sardine, yellowfin tuna, pelagic stingray, dolphin fish, and green sea turtle. Yeah, so that's the turtle there. The second one goes to hammerhead shark. Wow, this is amazing. There's one of the yellowfin tuna. The stingray back there. It's really great. Yes, I do see the Pacific sardines are all the way down there. I do go see, there's the yellowfin tuna. It looks like all the bubbles stopped. As this tank is very, very big. So I'm guessing this is the tank where they had their great white shark. It wasn't a full-size adult one, but it was like a, you know, a younger one. But of course, they had to release it back into the wild because they had the great white here for about 6 months. So yeah, this is definitely the tank where they had the great white. There's the dolphin fish. Oh, that's cool. There's the pelagic stingray. Yellowfin tuna. Man, this is awesome. Ocean travelers. The fish is a dwindling catch. I'm always on the go. Over here's another side view of that big tank. See, there's the Pacific sardines swimming around. This is fantastic. Ocean travelers come and go. Anchovies. Got northern anchovy. That's cool. I've heard people usually like to eat anchovies, but I don't really eat them. The pelagic red crabs, a plastic-free ocean. Got pelagic red crab. Tiny plant and animal plankton feed these crabs. And pelagic red crabs feed the sea. And there are all the crabs. Yeah, this is a two-sided tank. Seabirds, a dangerous diet. First, near got tufted puffin and common murre. The sea serves up a feast for seabirds. Did you see flashy feathers? They spend their lives at sea. The birds dive for dinner. Let's see all the puffins. Also, do you see the common murres? And do got plenty of water for them to swim in. Also, lots of dry land for them as well. Do love the puffins. Marine mammals, a tangle with trash. So I'm back out on this little upper viewing here at the bay. It's amazing. Yeah, so there are some sea otters out there. There's little strands of kelp. Also feels very nice and cool out here. Yeah, so that's the platform I was just on earlier. There's then a seal or a sea lion. Yeah, so it actually does say there are gray whales in this part of the bay or part of California coast. And do you see dark patches on the water? Yeah, this looks super beautiful. It's amazing. Very, very relaxing too. What's the North Pacific gyre? Oh, that looks really cool. The leatherbacks go the distance. Information about leatherback sea turtles. Laysan albatrosses ride the wind. That's cool looking. And humpback whales. Look at all this plastic. Humpbacks follow a sure path. We got storing with seabirds. Meet the seabirds. Life at sea. How do you catch a fish? Yes, this area here is basically focused on the younger kids fishing. It's very nice. Try gliding like an albatross. Try flapping like a guillemot. This area here is basically focused on the younger kids. Get a really nice view of the bay. What's that gull doing? Can you spot a guillemot? Do you see a cormorant? It's nice. Lose the litter. Choose ocean safe products. Cut back on plastic. Walking our talk. Place on albatross. Do you recommend you pause to read? Art for the environment. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna head down the stairs here to the deep. Yeah, I'm going down the stairs here. Alright, into the deep, exploring our undiscovered ocean. Into the deep. The deep is the largest living space. Most of the deep is unknown. One deep ocean. The deep sea spans the globe. Over here it gives you a lower viewing of the big tank we saw up from above in the open sea. A closer look at the sardines. Yeah, this is fantastic. Deep sea research happens in our backyard. The Grand Canyon lies beneath the waves. Yeah, over here is a map of the area, because it's all a little canyon that's in the Monterey Bay. That looks cool. Deep discovery. This looks fantastic. We're all explorers. Deep beneath the ocean's surface. Some information here. A Dumbo octopus. Don't think they have one here, so it's just information about the black sea devil anglerfish. Feather star. Blob sculpin. Pacific viperfish. Big red jelly. Yeah, this looks really cool. Vampire squid. Sea toad. Bubblegum coral. Black-eyed squid. Whalefish. There we go. And strawberry squid. We got sea angel. That looks cool. The mid-water. A common siphonophore. Wow, there it is. It's cool. Well, that looks cool. That's a barrel eye. Got sea gooseberry. So this is a rounded tank. There's all the gooseberries. They look very small too. Got bloody belly comb jelly. Red is a disguise in the deep sea. So hope it's gonna be able to show up on camera because it's very, very dark, but you should be able to see it. But they are there. Got crown jelly. Wow, these are fantastic. Got purple lip jelly. Wow, these look fantastic. Again, I don't think I've ever seen this type of jelly before at an aquarium. So this might be the first time seeing this type of jellyfish. Got lobed comb jelly. Yeah, that looks very cool. This is it's a rounded tank. Or not really round, but you know, it's circular. Oh my, that looks gorgeous. Yeah, the Monterey Bay Aquarium is definitely a world-class aquarium. Living light. Plastic pollutes the ocean food web. There's plastic in deep sea. Or in the deep sea. So cool. Mid-water challenge. Wow, this looks really cool. New discovery. Jelly care leads to new discoveries. This sea slug drifts in the open water. Light up lures attract fish. What falls as snow a mile deep. Muddy plains. And here we got droopy sea pen, snakehead eel pout, armored sea cucumber, deep sea carnation coral, flytrap anemone, and mushroom soft coral. Wow. This is fantastic. So beautiful. We got a predatory tunicate. Yeah, this is a little square tank. Feather star. That's cool. Yeah, delicate sponges prove deadly. It's a harp sponge. Light flickers life from on the seafloor. New discoveries need a new name. Yes, I'm guessing these are just reproductions. These are all not real animals, because I didn't see that stingray move. That is just not real. We've got red rope coral. This is amazing. We've got Pacific hagfish. I do see the hagfish. It's right there. Got Japanese porcupine crab. Wow. The second one, I think that second one's gonna show up on camera. You can see the first one right up here. So far, it's really great. Information about seamounts. Got basket star. Pretty cool. Seamounts need our protection. Here we got feather star, mushroom soft coral, bubblegum coral, deep sea cauliflower coral, shaggy bamboo coral, and red sea fan. How does this octopus garden grow? Big roughy. Wow. You can see there's a nice little fish in there. Information about hot vents. So we're gonna see in here, got short spine thorny head, Pacific barrelfish, Japanese armorhead, sablefish, Japanese spider crab, elephant fish, Japanese armorhead, short spine thornhead, and long spine thorny head. And there goes the elephant fish. Japanese spider crab, a second one. And here's a reproduction of a whale skeleton. So cool. And whale falls. There's a giant deep sea isopod. Wow. Oh, there's four of them. The fourth one in the back. Don't think it's gonna show up well, but you can see the two up here. Deep sea giant.
No, we do not, but in little fish that
are very giant
somewhat
isopod.
relatives of them. They're like
A bone-eating worm. It's really cool looking. I'm gonna head into the ocean's edge. The ocean's edge. Got the kelp forest. Alright, so I was incorrect. It said the kelp forest feeding does not start till 12:30. So we're gonna see in here, we got kelp rockfish. Information about the kelp forest. Red abalone. Red sea urchin. Winged kelp. Leopard shark. Giant sea bass. Rainbow sea perch. Coraline angel. Gopher rockfish. More information about the kelp forest. The more you look, the more you see. And warty sea cucumber. There's the leopard shark swimming by. Two of them. It looks like the diver there is cleaning up the tank, looks like. Another one coming in. Yeah, it says the kelp forest feeding does not start until 12:30. The grouper. Yeah, so this is actually all real life kelp. If you want to know more about the aquarium, I do recommend you go to my community post and it'll tell you about the aquarium. This is all real life kelp. So that's a cool fish. Yeah, so I also did learn that the aquarium, the filtration system, actually pumps actual seawater from the Monterey Bay into the aquarium, which I think is likely the reason why they were successful at housing a great white shark for about 6 months. It's the leopard shark. Yeah, this is very, very cool. Oh, there's a grouper. This is a beautiful tank. There goes the leopard shark. It's another side viewing of this tank. Over here's another circular viewing of the kelp forest tank. Yeah, this is beautiful. Oh, the other fish that are in here. Got blue rockfish, black rockfish, kelp forest, more information about it, giant kelp, and giant sea bass. And there's a leopard shark. Yeah, this looks fantastic. Alright, so I finally found a stationary map of the aquarium. So I'm right over here. So I'm probably going to do it, head over to this area towards the deep reef, because it says there feeding of the kelp forest tank does not start till 12:30, and it's almost 11:30 right now, so that's not within an hour. So I'm probably just going to do some of this stuff over here, and hopefully by then it'll almost be time for the feeding on the kelp forest tank. And if it's still not time by then, I'll probably just head up to the upper level over here, and hopefully by then the kelp forest feeding will start by then. So right next to the kelp forest tank, you got the deep reef. Deep reef. Giant Pacific octopus. Yes, there we go. Giant Pacific octopus. Rosy rockfish. And California sea cucumber. Here's the sea cucumber. There's the rosy rockfish. Alright, so I was looking for the octopus, and I actually do see he's right here. I think that's the octopus. I think that's his tentacles and they're sticking out. Alright, so I looked at the spotted guy and I was incorrect. That's actually just another sea cucumber. Yeah, I do like this tank a lot. It looks very beautiful. To the octopus, you also got vermilion sea star and fish-eating anemone. Alright, there's the star, or the starfish. And there's the fish-eating anemone. Alright, I did find the octopus. It's actually over here. Also got another sea cucumber right there. Information about the amazing octopus.
Exactly what is happening, interpreting the action for today. But first and foremost, we do have a couple of folks here on the benches behind everyone. So I'm actually going to ask everyone in this front carpeted area to go ahead and take a seat if you can. That will allow everybody in that back area on those benches to also be able to see the action for today. Thank you, thank you. If you prefer to stand, just go ahead and scooch over to the side. It's just a little bit, just enough for everyone to be able to see as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Truly appreciate that. Now, to go ahead and explain exactly who that giant gray fish is that they're currently working on with, right back there on the right-hand side of the exhibit, that is one of 5 of our giant sea bass that we have here on exhibit. Now, our giant sea bass, they are truly giant. In fact, this one right here is actually just barely an adult. She's only about 20 years old and weighs a little over 150 pounds currently. But the really amazing thing about giant sea bass is they can actually live upwards to be around 60 to 70 years old out in the wild. And in that time, they can grow upwards to be around 500 to 600 pounds when they're fully grown, with some going on record to weighing upwards to around 800 pounds instead. So, as I said, this one is still fairly small. She's very, very small compared to other giant sea bass, but we have 4 more giant sea bass around the corner out of Monterey Bay habitats and deep reef habitats. And our oldest one in there, she's about 35 years old and only weighs about 360 pounds currently. So she's about halfway there. But with what's going on here, our giant sea bass species is a critically endangered species. So they are here as part of a research study. They're here for us to be able to research them, to better understand them as a species, to see how we can better protect them out there in the wild. Seems like one of our leopard sharks is actually being pretty pushy with our divers here today, thinking that they're going to be getting fed today. Not yet, that's going to be at 12:30, so highly recommend stopping by here later today. And for today, you might have actually seen that our divers had a green circular target with them here today. Now that green circular target is what they use to target feed our giant sea bass here. All of our giant sea bass have actually been trained to recognize those visual targets as visual dinner bells for them. Now, the reason behind that is because it makes it not only a lot easier for our dive team to be able to work with our giant sea bass directly, not only when training them, but also with desensitizing them to future health procedures that we might do on them later in the future, like blood draws, like weighing them, for example, freshwater baths as well, anything like that. Any of these health procedures that we might work on them with later in the future makes it a lot easier for us to be able to do that, a lot less stressful for them too. Absolutely incredible. Now it does seem like they might be wrapping up here, or maybe they're just heading up to the surface to grab a couple of extra things here. Now, of course, throughout all of this, if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to come on over to me. I'll be hanging around here to the right-hand side of this exhibit. Once again, my name is Alberto. I'm a bilingual naturalist. So si tienen preguntas en español de nuestros giant sea bass here, por favor, ven, pregúntame. Me gustaría hablar contigo igualmente. And please have a wonderful rest of your day. Once again, I'll be here to answer any questions about our giant sea bass or about any of the other animals that we have in here as well. And thank you so much for being here, folks.
Some information over here about the kelp forest. Here's a secondary tank here for the octopus. And you find octopus eggs. There's a second octopus right over here. It's the rest of the fish that are in here with the octopus. It's got a half-banded rockfish. This very, very cool tank. I'm absolutely impressed with the design of this aquarium so far. More information about the giant Pacific octopus. Crabs. Got moss crab. And you see it, I also see a second one back there. And the moss crab is right up at the glass. Got a wonderful tank for them. It's wonderful. I'm just gonna head this way here and check out everything in this area. Got wolf eel and lingcod. Alright, so we got gigantic anemone, strawberry anemone, wolf eel, lingcod, orange puffball sponge, and rock scallop. This tank is gorgeous. Really am loving the design of it. Alright, you see the wolf eel. Some anemones. Yeah, this is a gorgeous tank. We got a lingcod skeleton and a wolf eel skeleton. And there we go. Yeah, so apparently I don't see the lingcod in here anywhere, so it's probably hiding in that cave, or it's just not in here. Got this tank here, crevice dwellers. Got strawberry anemone, vermilion rockfish, spotted red anemone, and rock scallop. And there's the vermilion rockfish. Alright, so we found the lingcod. Someone pointed out to me the lingcod's right up against the glass. I almost missed it, but it's there. Oh, I do see there's a... Yeah, I do like the design of these tanks so far. They are beautiful. And this time we got cow cod, gigantic anemone, information about deep reef, bocaccio, and giant sea bass. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's a grouper there. It's cool. So even though the sign said giant sea bass, I don't know if this is the sea bass or if it's a grouper, but yeah, I think this might be the giant sea bass. This looks cool. Next tank here. We got bottom dwellers. First we got black-eyed goby, sailfin sculpin, grunt sculpin, and painted greenling. That's cool. I do see one of the fish there. Yeah, looks like one of the fish there. Yeah, I'm super impressed with the design of these tanks. Fantastic. You see there's one of the other fish. I'm guessing that might be the painted greenling in the back. Yeah, this looks like a very nice tank. It's a little bubble viewing here. Yeah, so this is an outward-facing bubble tank of that big tank that had the giant sea bass. There's a shark there going by. It's got rockfishes. So we got in here. We got vermilion rockfish, canary rockfish, China rockfish, rosy rockfish, copper rockfish, yellow eye rockfish, flag rockfish, and gopher rockfish. Alright. So all sorts of rockfish in this tank. I'm guessing this is the canary rockfish. Super cool. And there's the flag rockfish right over here. It's awesome. Got the sandy seafloor. The sandy seafloor. So the other fish in here, you got striped bass, white sturgeon, yellowtail rockfish, bocaccio, leopard shark, bat ray. It's everything else. You got white sea bass, striped bass, giant sea bass, Pacific spiny dogfish, jack mackerel, and broad-nosed seven-gill shark. That's the broad-nosed seven-gill shark. Second one. Yeah, this looks cool. Yeah, there's the striped bass. This tank looks awesome. There's the leopard shark. Oh, another one down here. It's the sturgeon. It's the white sturgeon. It's everything that's in here. Got bat ray, California halibut, white sturgeon, sandy seafloor, canary rockfish, leopard shark, kelp bass, vermilion rockfish, striped bass, Pacific spiny dogfish, rocky outcrops, red gorgonian, gigantic anemone, and broad-nosed seven-gill shark. It's pretty cool. There's the bat ray. It's a wonderful tank. It's amazing. We've got cube anemone. This is sort of a rounded tank. The big skate. Got sea pen. Also got a stingray in the tank, looks like. It wasn't listed, but it's there. It's the other fish, looks like. Got the sand dab. Looks like there's some flounders in here. Yeah, these are flounders.
Look right here. Ava, look right here. Ava, look at this really quickly.
Got more on this side.
Oh, is that a bat? But it's so cute.
Got sandy seafloor fishes. That's what's in here. Got Pacific Pompano, Big Skate, Shovel-nosed Guitarfish, Curlfin Turbot, Lewis's Moon Snail, and Spiny Sandstar. Hey, there's the Curlfin Turbot. The Pacific Pompano. This is pretty cool. And there's the skate, the big skate there. There's the, got one of the turbots. There's the shovel-nosed guitarfish.
You see he's way over with a head of a
Yeah, this is really fantastic. Got Pacific Sand Dollar. Wow, there they are. Got Spiny Brittle Star. Wow, they are everywhere in this habitat or tank. Got Spotted Cusk Eel. Guys, you see the Cusk Eel? Here's the second one. Yeah, so I don't think I've ever seen this type of eel before at an aquarium. So this might be the first time seeing this type of fish. We got the shale reef. Over here's another circular viewing of the tank that has the sharks or the sturgeon. It's pretty cool. The shale reef. Got the paddock clams. It's cool. Oh, that looks nice. Boring clam drill bit. Got fringe head. Alright, so I am looking everywhere. Oh, I do see it. It's poking its head out. Another side view of that big tank I saw that had all the different fish. The broad-nosed 7-gill shark. This looks fantastic. You're going to be hearing me say the word fantastic a lot. Some leopard sharks. Got the shale reef. Got rock scallop, black-eyed goby, coralline angel, orange puffball sponge, spotted red anemone, red volcano sponge, blind cheatone, orange cup coral, chestnut cowrie, Ida's mitre, California sea cucumber, and strawberry anemone. I do see one of the fish. It's this little glass here. I'm guessing these are magnifying glass so you can see all the fish that are smaller.
I want to try it. I want to try. Okay, you guys can try.
Carnivorous cheatone. Alright, do you see the cheatone? Got skeleton shrimp. Alright, there we go. Oh, I think I see the shrimp. I don't know for sure that's a shrimp or not, but also has this magnifying glass so you can see the shrimp. Because it might be, oh actually I do see it. Wow, they are very, very tiny. Yeah, that's why they have this magnifying glass so you can see it much clearer. Also have this magnifying glass so you can see them. Gorgeous tank. Got the shale reef. This looks nice. Got the wharf. Yeah, another viewing of the big tank. It's a view of the shale reef. Here goes one of the fish swimming by. Got surf perches. So we got here, got striped sea perch, walleye surf perch, rainbow surf perch, acorn barnacle, California mussel, and sand sole. Oh, this is awesome. Giant acorn barnacle. Caring for the wharf. So we got sarcastic fringe head, black-eyed goby, vermilion rockfish, canary rockfish, rock scallop, strawberry anemone, and blue-banded ronquil. Yeah, it looks like this is another three-sided tank. The vermilion rockfish. This tank looks really, really cool. And then we got another view of the shale reef tank. This is amazing. Absolutely wonderful. Very well designed. Calling all ocean friends. Got the Real Cost Cafe. This is not a real cafeteria, this is just a little reproduction. It actually tells you about all the different types of fish that you can eat or that you can't eat. This is really cool. So you basically get to... So basically the way it works, you basically click on a different type of fish and it tells you if it's sustainable to eat or not. Try the trawl caught shrimp.
Trawl caught shrimp? Oh, it pains me so.
It's true. This may be America's most widely consumed seafood, but that popularity comes at a price.
Terrible price.
You see, for every plate of shrimp that you order, you're also getting an even bigger plate of bycatch.
That's what they call all those unwanted animals that are accidentally caught and usually thrown overboard.
Dead. We're dying.
Shrimp trawling has the highest bycatch of any commercial fishery. They say that for every pound of shrimp hauled in, 2 to 10 pounds of unwanted animals are killed in the process.
Unbelievable.
You know, that includes endangered sea turtles. It honestly breaks my heart.
So if you must order shrimp, look for shrimp from the U.S. or please check seafoodwatch.org, the guide, or the app for turtle-friendly shrimp options.
I'm gonna click on the farm salmon.
Yeah, the farm salmon. Hey, this one is real tricky.
When you make this choice, you're not only getting fish, sometimes you get a whole lot of chemicals in the process.
Yeah, because most salmon farms hold huge numbers of fish. Disease and parasite outbreaks can be a problem.
As a way of solving the overcrowding issue, some farmers use antibiotics and pesticides.
It's really not good for the environment when all those chemicals leach out of the farms.
Grossed out consumers are demanding that salmon farms clean up their act. And some are.
Yeah, so you do have options.
For sustainably farmed salmon, check seafoodwatch.org, the guide, or the app.
Or you can always try a tasty alternative like U.S. farmed Arctic char or rainbow trout. Really?
Oy, oy, oy.
They clicked on the
Let me break
shark.
it down for you. Like us humans, most sharks live a long time, and they don't get down to breeding for many years.
Yeah, when sharks do have babies, it's usually just a few pups at a time.
Yeah, it's not a bad lifestyle for a top predator. Trouble is, most shark species can't reproduce fast enough to keep up with overfishing.
And if that's not bad enough, the world's shark populations are being decimated even further by a brutal practice called shark finning.
Shark fin soup may be a delicacy to some people, but when sharks have their fins cut off and get dumped overboard to die, well, I call that a horror show.
If you still have an appetite after that little story, let me recommend you order the U.S. farm sturgeon instead of shark. Same meaty texture, without the tragic aftertaste.
I'm gonna click on the farmed catfish.
Who wanted the sizzling hot catfish fillet?
Let the good times roll, my friend. You made an excellent choice.
Look at that beauty, huh? Sure, catfish may not have the prettiest mugs, but they become one of the most popular seafood choices in the whole US of A.
Bake, fried, or mwah, etouffee.
Good thing, because we know how to farm these fellas in a way that's much easier on the environment.
Catfish are mostly raised in the south in closed inland ponds that retain the same water over several years. Now, what this does is allow time for waste to break down naturally before entering the surrounding habitat.
That means you don't have waste buildup in the ponds themselves.
And you don't have it spilling out into the wild.
Very eco-friendly.
And because farm catfish diet on a vegetarian diet of mostly corn, you don't need to pull any more wild fish out of the ocean to feed them.
Good for you, good for me, good for the oceans. Ha ha! Party on.
Now the imported swordfish.
A swordfish in motion, seeping through the water, leaping into the air. Ha ha! Now that, my friends, is a thing of beauty.
An imported swordfish sitting on a plate? Not so much.
Here in the U.S. waters, we catch swordfish in an ocean-friendly way. Only problem is most of these big boys are imported from places around the world.
And not everyone plays by the same rules.
Nearly all imported swordfish are caught with long lines. And what a tale of woe that is. Miles of lines, threaded with thousands of hooks that don't discriminate between a big old swordfish and anything else that just happens to swim by.
Juvenile swordfish, sharks, sea turtles, seabirds. Long lines will get them all.
Long story short, if you're looking for a seafood dinner without a side of guilt,
Just say no to imported swordfish.
So that was really nice, very educational, because it basically tells you the different sustainable seafoods that are either worth eating or not worth eating, especially the shark fin soup, because that's something I would probably not eat, because usually since it involves sharks having their fins cut off and then they'd be thrown back into the ocean and drowned, so that's kind of sad. So yeah, that was a very educational thing that they had.